that how do we get together? I'm just paraphrasing. You asked, what is the common factor that brings people together? There has to be a starting point. Just like the doctor has said, you start by before you come in. Unfortunately, many people have walked into marriage with very little or no information. I would like to say that, as Dr. Jane has said, there's a lot of conflict that people are trying to solve from outside, getting solutions from friends, from relatives. You want to talk, you even realize that, I'm sure they'll attest to this. Someone comes for counseling and they pour everything to you. I like asking that person, whatever you've told me, have you ever shared it with your husband? Because mostly it's women who come, of course a few men.
All right.
I'll ask you, whatever you told me, the grievances, the pain you have poured to me, have you shared it with your partner? And the answer is always no. So your heart, you keep it to yourself. You judge, you keep it to yourself. You fear conflicts. You don't want to bring out the case in case it hurts you more and you'd rather have been quiet. The problem here is communication. Maybe we can start with that.
Right.
How do we communicate our grievances? How do we communicate? Are we answering to that one who is managing and trying to adjust? How do you communicate your needs? Do you present your needs or your demands? Because as Dr. Julia said, you come into marriage with a list of expectations.
Right.
And the other person comes with another list of expectations. Which one are we going to meet first? Where are we going to begin? You realize that the person who feels or who looks like they are scoring the shots, they will actually manipulate the other one. Let me use that for lack of a better word. If I have a stronger soul, and most of the times, depending on what you have, either you're older in age, more financially stable, and many other things, factors that we consider. The other person may realize, if I talk, I may lose a big portion of maybe my position in this marriage. Let me keep quiet. Many people don't communicate their problems. They share it with outside world. And this is what happens. If I come to you today and I told you my husband did this and that to me, that is my message. That's my information. It's my side of the story. You've not even heard the other side. You don't even know why he did that, whatever he did, whether I did something to provoke what he did.
Okay.
So you're going to counsel me, help me, advise me, sympathize with me, according to this portion of the information that I've given you. And I will take that advice without considering that I also never told you the other side. So I will react with what you tell me that is a product of what I told you that is not the complete information.
Okay.
Now, as I said earlier, how much do we know the value of marriage as individuals, not as a couple? We can never have the same knowledge. We were born from different families, raised from different environments. We've had different walks of life. It calls for a couple, a person, two partners who have the same goal of making it work. That way, I would want to listen to my partner and understand him more, as he also listens to me and tries to understand me more. Right. If there's a message that should be between the couples, between the partners, should be, I would like to hear and to know what you're going through. I'm open. I'm open to what is hurting you. Unfortunately, as Julia said, you will come to me and tell me you've stepped on my toe.
Okay.
And what I'll tell you is that you put your foot on my path. Yeah. I will never be sorry because I have a reason. Everybody has a reason for what they did.
Okay.
You came late and you never told me you're coming late, so I slept the whole night waiting for you. You should have slept. Did I tell you to wait for me? That's the answer you'll get. So which one is the solution? Which is the problem?